Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading, messages from Divine Feminine. Hello, Divine Feminine. I, too, am what you call Divine Feminine. And my Twin Flame, who is a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. So there you go. It's everything you read on the internet is true. It's Twin Flames is DM and DF. It's 100% totally and completely true that it's all based on biological gender. So there you go, guys. Everything you saw on the internet was true. The internet is the best place for accurate information. And some of you might be sitting there going, well, Kurt, then maybe you're not Divine Feminine. No. Now, I'm not saying these gender-based labels, biological gender, not the hermetic principle of the law of gender, which has nothing to do with biological gender at all. But I'm not saying that the labels are bad, right? I'm not saying the labels are bad. The labels actually are helpful if you understand what they're talking about. So what are they talking about? Well, there's an ancient spiritual principle called duality. Duality, duality. Masculine, feminine, yin, yang, alpha, omega. And we even see this concept of duality in science. How about that? Albert Einstein and his general theory of relativity. What's going on here? Relativity, Kurt? Tell me more. All right, I will tell you more. Things being relative, right? Higher, lower, bigger, smaller, here, there, something having more energy than something else or less energy than something else. They are relative. They are opposite somehow. They're reversed somehow, etc., etc. That's the general theory of relativity in a nutshell, right? So, duality, it's embedded in our physical and metaphysical reality. Because remember, you are body, mind, soul. The mind is metaphysical. So, what's this have to do with twin flames? Oh, it has everything to do with twin flames. Now, the gender labels, divine feminine and divine masculine, are not bad at all. They're just trying to point you at something deeper, which is the concept of duality. That's how the mind functions. It's how our universe functions, both physical and metaphysical. Now, you and your twin flame are the same soul. This is something else that you see all the time on the internet, right? You see this all the time. People going, yeah, it's a soul that's split into two. It's one soul and two bodies, and that is absolutely true. I can vouch because of my experiences, and of course, you know, like my students, I'm a twin flame coach. I've coached over 4,000 people. I've caused a whole shitload of unions. Of course, my twin flame, she is permanently in my life. Now, what's the deal with duality? Well, remember what I said a minute ago. You are body, mind, soul. The mind is duality. The soul is non-duality. It is the one. It is source. It's a monad. It has no opposite. Right. Very interesting. Okay. So the mind is duality. Have you ever noticed, and I'd love to hear from you, by the way, in the comments section below, have you ever noticed how the more that you focus on this person, your twin flame, mentally, emotionally, or even metaphysically, they seem to they just don't get it. You just don't get it, do you, divine masculine? I'm doing everything over here to love you and show you that I'm for real and that I'm really the person for you. And you're just running and running your divine masculine ass the fuck away from me. Why are you doing that? Well, it's because you're focusing on them. The mind, the ego, same thing, is duality. Its job is actually to be duality, to see something else out there, okay? The soul, which is consciousness, the one, is non-duality, so it's not externalized. It does not really focus itself on the outside world. It just is. You can use consciousness to see the outside world, it is true, but pure consciousness itself is nothing more than an acute awareness of the fact that you are aware. You're aware that you are the awareness. Have you ever had one of those very deep and powerful meditations where you're in that awareness. And certainly Eckhart Tolle talks about this all the time. Be aware that you are the awareness. That is the soul, guys, which, by the way, is your twin flame. The mind is what plays you and this other off of each other. There's me and there's another. There's me and there's that over there. Duality, the mind is externalized. And I'm not saying that's bad. That's just what that is. And if you understand the science, if you understand the technology of what you are, it'll help you to understand what the is going on with your twin flame. You are polarized at the level of the mind. You are completely opposite. Okay, so the more you focus on them mentally, emotionally, and yes, even metaphysically, the more that they will focus on anything but you. They'll go to another relationship, they'll run away, they'll block you, they'll kind of reject you or just kind of be distant, keep you at an arm's length, whatever it is. They're going to do those things to the degree that you are focusing on them. So stop focusing on them. Go within. Be aware that you are the awareness, which is the soul, which is your twin flame. And boom, your twin flame shows up. They unblock you. They start talking to you. They start making love confessions. I'm for real. I'm for real. That's how the three-part triune being works. These are ancient spiritual teachings, and it's even something that is being revealed to us scientifically today, guys. How do you like that action? Well, gee, Kurt, I like that a lot. I knew you would. All right, guys, check it out. Divine Feminine, fucking super badass that you are. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All kinds of bullshit falling away. I see all kinds of bullshit falling away. You might be looking at these cards and you're seeing something that appears to be ominous. It's not. This card right here, this 9 of Pentacles, it comes out at the bottom of the deck for a reason, because it affects all of these other cards energetically. And this is important. And by the way, look at this 9 of Cups at the center for most likely outcome. Very interesting. So, ego falling away. Okay, let's start with King of Wands in reverse. Recent past, Divine Feminine, right? So, into the victim mentality. It's somebody else's fault. It's his fault. He ran away. He, she, your twin flame, right? They hurt me. They rejected me. My feelings are hurt. It's their fault that I'm feeling this way. Don't they know that we're supposed to be together? They made me feel so good. And then at the same time, guilt tripping yourself and shaming yourself about, well, you know, they're married or they have a better job or they're in a relationship or whatever it is. Just all of these mixed emotions about what the fuck is going on with this person, but the whole time feeling helpless, right? King of Wands in reverse. Now, that's in the past. Maybe you're still feeling some of those emotions, and that's okay. I'm not invalidating. Actually, it's perfectly all right to feel those things because, you know, like we as humans intuitively, we know that we're supposed to feel good all the time. And when you feel bad, that's bad. So that sucks. And it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have to endure those types of feelings. But guys, when we are willing to be honest about these feelings and explore them and validate our feelings and just be honest about what we're feeling, then we have the space to work with them. And that's a powerful thing, Divine Feminine. You're doing a good thing. Really, you are. Okay, towards your so-called karmic situation, 3D situation, whatever you want to call that. I don't really like the word karmic, but that's fine. You guys know what I'm talking about. Recent past, Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So you actually were doing a lot of really amazing things in your life situation. You were standing up for your fucking values. You were expressing who you really are. You didn't win every single battle, but you actually were like, wait a minute, no, I don't have to live like this. So friends, family, your job, I don't know what it is, guys. For me personally, I went through a divorce. The company I worked for got bought out and started laying a bunch of people off, right? And this was like right out of the dark night of the soul. I was like hot out of the dark night of the soul. So still lots of interesting emotions coming up for me at that time. But that's when my life situation really took a turn. Now, look at the energy here. Maybe what I told you about my life situation, using that as an example, doesn't really vibe with you, but what I'm trying to get you to look at is the energy. These are life changes, and you are finally starting to look critically at the way you've been living your life. Yeah, well, you know what, Divine Feminine? Whether you make the right or wrong choice right now, that's not what we're talking about. You are looking at everything differently now, aren't you? That's the whole point. Bravo. Divine Feminine, bravo. And that's exactly what this journey is all about. Your twin flame is you in another body. You guys are one soul in two bodies. What is the soul? Consciousness, awareness. Right. I am starting to finally wake up and be aware of all the things in my life situation that I'm willing to say no to. Divine Feminine, you're a fucking badass. You're a fucking badass. And there's a lot that you have to say yes to as well. Now, Divine Masculine, not necessarily one of them. Again, recent past, towards Divine Masculine, the Magician, next to the Four of Pentacles, both in the reverse. Very interesting. So feeling powerless, feeling like I have something I really need to hold on to, but I don't know how because they're so slippery, etc., etc. Right. So again, like I said at the beginning, and if you skipped the intro, that's okay. I'll just kind of give you a high-level overview right now. I am a twin flame coach. I've coached over 4,000 people. What do? My hypothesis, it's one soul in two bodies. So this is scientific, the way that I teach this. When you focus on this person mentally, emotionally, and metaphysically, that energy travels to them and actually pushes them away. The more you focus on them, the more they focus on anything but you. The harder you push, the harder they pull away. It's duality. It's the mind. The mind is inherently duality. It's not broken because it does that. That's what it's for. But the mind cannot help you with this journey. And actually, the soul is really helping you with this journey, which again, remember, you and your twin flame are that. So what you need to do is to actually transcend the mind. Get out of the mind and align with your soul. So this is some straight Eckhart Tolle shit that you need to be doing to get your twin flame to come back. That's why they're so slippery. That's why sometimes they feel like the one that got away. Right. You have to transcend the ego and align with your soul. Your soul is your twin flame. And that's when they come back. So Buddha, Jesus, Eckhart Tolle, these types of people, actual ancient Zen spiritualism, not the fruity kind of woo-woo, new agey stuff on the internet like healing and clearing your inner child and fixing your karma with them and, past life regression. And I'm not saying those things are bad. Those things can be very good, but that's not what this is. Okay, this is 100% pure soul. You don't need to do anything with the ego when it comes to your twin flame. You just need to get out of the ego. You just need to transcend it. And you don't transcend it by calling the ego bad. That's why I said don't invalidate your feelings, right? Do you see how that works? You actually accept the ego for what it is, but you kind of don't live inside of it any longer. That's why this Nine of Pentacles is coming at the bottom of the deck. You guys understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is starting to make a lot of sense to a lot of you, isn't it? This is not your typical relationship with you and this person. Guys, please leave your comments in the comments section below if you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That is so beautiful, guys. This is your spiritual awakening, okay? And you can do all the inner child stuff you want, but none of that stuff is going to work for you unless you increase your consciousness first. You have to have that potent awareness before you can even do any of that stuff. And that's what your twin flame is trying to show you. You are awareness. You are consciousness. You are the soul. You have a mind. You have an ego. Guys, everything is working out for you, I promise, with you and this person, your twin flame. All you need to do is transcend the mind. This is ancient Zen spiritualism. You don't need any of those other techniques that you see on the internet, kind of the pop culture message about twin flames, which really, if you break it down, most of what you see on the internet when it comes to twin flames is actually soulmate information packaged as twin flames because people project the soulmate template onto twin flames. But again, I approach this scientifically. My hypothesis, you are one soul in two bodies. The soul incarnates, right? This person is just another incarnation of your soul. And so when you add the science of how the mind works, that's when this all makes sense to you, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Leave your comments in the comments section below. If you feel me, Divine Feminine, do you understand what I'm talking about? This is ancient Zen spiritualism. What is spirit? Your soul. You and your twin flame are that. That's all you need to do. Get out of the mind, transcend the mind, and align with your soul. Seriously, that's why I'm always telling you guys to read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That if you want to get your twin flame back, that's how you do it. You go within, guys. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything about the person at all. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse at the center of the reading. Exactly. So you're starting to see the concept of betrayal as exactly that. And you're not bad for feeling that way about this, but we're not going to bypass those feelings, but we are looking at them and going, wait a minute, that's still not me. That's just a pattern, and that's okay. I'm going to honor that, but it's still not me. What I am is consciousness. I am awareness. That's why you got to meditate. You want to get your twin flame back? Meditate like a motherfucker, guys. That's freaking ground level right there. That's entry level right there. Okay, so towards your so-called karmic situation, life situation, 3D situation, the High Priest in reverse, also known as the Hierophant and the Hermit. Bam, perfect. That's so fucking awesome. Divine Feminine. You're saying no to the same tired old standard bullcrap about the way you're supposed to live your life and all that kind of shit. I'm supposed to punch a clock and fucking work a 9-to-5 job, and I'm not even saying that's bad. You can do that. But I don't know, guys, just what is it for you? That's kind of what it was for me, like punching a clock and working a 9-to-5 job. I chose to start a coaching business, and here I am helping you. I left the matrix behind. You could stay in the matrix and just have a different experience of it. But the High Priest, and also known as the Hierophant, is the card of like tradition and doing things the way you're supposed to do it. And, you know, like everybody says you're supposed to fucking get a job and a house and the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and save up for retirement and blah, blah, blah. Just all that crap, you know what I mean? And right here we have the Hermit next to the Hierophant in reverse. Right, exactly. You're going somewhere else, Divine Feminine. So again, you know, I give you examples of what happened to me, but take this energy and apply it to your life situation. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments section below. What the fuck is going on in your life situation that is challenging the status quo of how everybody has always told you you're supposed to live your life? And guys, again, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Doesn't it feel good to just live your best, most amazing life no matter what? Challenge all the standard nomenclature about how you're supposed to live your life. Look at all the betrayal and shame and guilt that everybody is telling you you're required to live through. No, you're fucking not. No, you're fucking not. And you might even start to look at Divine Masculine a little bit differently, won't you? 3 of Cups next to the Emperor. Exactly. Guys, it's okay to move things into a different direction without sacrificing your values. This person is you. There's nothing that you really need to do. Like hanging out, spending time with your twin flame and talking to them and having a few laughs, right? The 3 of Cups, but without selling out your values, without projecting onto them. This has got nothing to do with the other person. I'm just here having my boundaries and doing what I'm supposed to do. It has nothing to do with the other person. It's me going within. Does that make sense? People don't understand what it means to have boundaries. It's just being who you are, and that's all. And not expecting or obligating anybody else to do that for you. And guys, you're going to have a good time with Divine Masculine if you do it that way. Does that make sense to you? That's what consciousness would do. Consciousness would just look at something and say, that's just what it is, guys. And this is what I talk about in my free coaching videos all the time, guys. Go check out my free coaching videos. If you're new here, you want to find out, how did I do it? How did I coach 4,000 people? That's insane, guys. 4,000. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. How did you do it, Kurt? Well, go watch my free coaching videos on my channel. The name of the playlist, How to Get Your Twin Flame. Free stuff, guys. Go check it out. Or you could sign up for my paid coaching. It's not expensive, guys. I don't charge thousands of dollars. Fuck that shit. Everybody else is doing that shit, and I'm not going to do it, guys. It's super affordable, and it's actual twin flame coaching. Ha! How about that? You can sign up today. You save $50 if you pay in full. $50. There's a $50 discount. All you got to do is pay in full, and you get $50 off. It's still only like $300 or $400, and you get a whole bunch of shit, dude. Oh my God. 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and go on to live your best, most amazing life, which is exactly what, boom, causes your twin flame to start chasing you. And guys, they'll unblock you if they had you blocked. Just go read the testimonials on my website. Go check out the testimonial section of my website if you want to see what I'm talking about. I've got students where their twin flame unblocked them and start making love confessions. There's also success story videos on my channel. I've got students that marry their twin flame. Go check out the videos on my channel, guys. I actually interviewed one of my students who married her twin flame. This is for real, guys. And of course, my twin flame is permanently in my life too. Also, I do have payment plans if you still cannot afford my already very low prices, very, very reasonable amount of money that I charge for my services, which you get a lot of shit. I haven't even finished explaining all of the things you get. I just wanted to jump to the payment plans, but I do have payment plans, guys. I'll take the total price and break it down into 6 easy to digest payments of $60 or $70. Get the gold package, guys. You can get the silver package, it's fine, but the gold package is not that much more money, and you get 2 months of the group coaching calls included with your original purchase. Even if you get the silver package, it's cool. You get a week to check out the calls. You're going to want those calls. And even if you decide to stay on the calls, it's still only $44 a month after that. So no matter what you do, guys, it's super affordable, but you do get 2 months included with the gold package. So the group calls are there, 8 hours of live coaching every week, 4 calls a week. I've got 2 coaches assisting me. Even if I'm not on one of the calls, it doesn't matter because they're just carbon copies of me, although I am on most of the calls. But Andrea, the head coach, she's so good, I have her doing tarot readings for me on this channel on Wednesdays. She's that good, guys. And I definitely entrust her with my students, and the students love her. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star group, but the private Facebook group for paying students. Nobody can see that you're in there or what we're doing in there. Even if you don't like Facebook, you can just make a fake account. As long as we know who you are, we'll let you in. And it's a great resource, guys. There's 370 people in there, and many of the students that are in there have been there for years, guys. You can post your questions to the group. You're going to get the right answer from the community and from us, your coaches. Me, Cam, Andrea, the other 2 coaches that help. We're going to make sure that you get all of your questions answered. And then, of course, there's the group calls too, which are recorded. You can go back and listen to them. There's book recommendations. There's literature that I have you read. There's an actual system that I take you through. Guys, this system works, and it works so well, and it's worked for thousands of people. And probably one of the reasons I've been able to help so many, well, that didn't take long. Probably one of the reasons I've been able to help so many people so quickly is because I don't charge a lot of money. It's actually a reasonable price. Oh my God, Trip the Light, fantastic. This card came out relatively recently, as I recall. Trip the Light, fantastic. Let's get the book and see what it is that the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle is talking about. Card number 23. What's it going to be? Trip the Light, fantastic. Here we go. Message. There's a place within that there's a place within that inherently trusts the subtle and not so subtle nudges the universe sends you. Allow that place to expand as you feel your body trusting and surrendering to the rhythm of the universe. It knows when to hold firm, when to pause, and when to flow. Allow yourself to feel the universe guiding you in the sensuality of your every move. When you dance with the universe, there's no need to figure out what move will come next. Right, that's intuition. Allow yourself to be pliant yet taut, nimble yet audacious, so that you may delight in your rapturous self-expression. Exactly. That is completion. That is intuition, guys. That's having everything you ever wanted. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I'm overflowing with abundance, with love, with kindness. Guys, that's a beautiful energy. Can you believe that? Divine Feminine, this is your birthright. This is your destiny. This is why you met your twin flame. Okay? This is your destiny. This is your birthright. Of course, you can get your twin flame to come stay with you permanently. I did it. I've helped a lot of people do it, but that's not the point of this journey. The point of this journey is what you become. That's the best part. Your twin flame, they're just a bonus, guys. They're just coming along for the ride. And this is the greatest journey, guys. Trust me on that. That's what this is all about. It's not really about the other person. And if you stop focusing on the other person and making it about them, that's when they show up anyway. See how that works? Okay. Towards your so-called karmic situation, the world and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Exactly. I'm not here to bow down or please anybody. I am my own person now, and I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to do that. I am my own person. You can answer to somebody if you want to, Divine Feminine. You certainly are welcome to do that, but you don't have to. And Divine Masculine, towards Divine Masculine, ditto. The Tower in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse. I don't need you. I do like you, but I'm not interested in the triggers you bring anymore. We're done with that crap. You do you and I'll do me. I'm Divine Feminine and I'm powerful and I'm fucking badass. I'm this Nine of Pentacles right here. Guys, that's fucking powerful and amazing. I love that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy Sunday. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my lovely YouTube videos. I'll be back tomorrow for another Twin Flame coaching video. You don't want to miss that one. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Love you guys so much. Bye.